Hi everybody, welcome back to the Forest of Cancer, so called because the people who designed it deserve cancer. That was quite brutal, wasn't it? Maybe I should edit that out. Nah, it's true.
I'll handle.
Okay, how many rounds is that? Don't know why they wanted to stand by the door, but they did.
You.
While I just saved the WAV files out the last file, and I was thinking, I haven't got a save game editor, I just loaded the autosave and came here again. I thought for a second, it's a teeny weeny bit more excusable to have an anti-magic forest in a game than it is in a proper pen and paper game, because you get to control the fighters as well as the mages, who are just dead weight.
I think we've had enough
But then I
of
thought,
this one.
that's not true, because this is partly sold as a multiplayer game. And so if you were playing this as a multiplayer, if you had a sorcerer or a wizard, you might as well just not play it. So no, it's not excusable. It's still I mean, it's lazy. It's basically a munchkin action of a DM, isn't it? Oh, it's a fucking anti-magic zone, your spells don't work. It's not even like there's an alternative solution. It's just rather than using spells, you just hit things. So it's still shit.
For Highcliffe!
This shouldn't take long.
I should probably kill the werewolves first, because they don't have damage resistance to them, do they? Oh, even though I'm controlling them and told them to kill this, they just ignore it anyway.
I've spotted some enemies.
Okay, well there we go. And if you didn't think that was shit, you're wrong.
How can I help?
Yes?
Did I interact with this? I can't remember. Oh, I can't interact with it. Can I? No. Okay, have I cured the poison of the area? I've still got Munchkin on me. This forest is so powerful, spells don't work in it. Okay, I'm sure someone will send us here to cleanse it of its shitty magic aura at some point. Back to the sunken flagon then, I guess. Let's just empty all of
I am
Elena's
listening.
inventory. We'll keep that. What's that? Dagger plus 2. Okay, you can hang on to a dagger plus 2, that's fine.
Yes.
I can hand in the quest for the orange-haired man, but that didn't really help me with getting myself off the hook, did it? So I guess it's still on to Ember next. Because we got the alteration powder, so no, it did help us get ourselves off the hook. Not sure if I've got enough stuff to cash in though. Ah, that stops you. Interesting. Ah, that's right, I remember. That's to get rid of all the bodies in Ember, which I will do next. They're probably just to sell, aren't they?
Yes.
Oh, you got loads of rubbish to sell, actually. Yeah, I can sell all of that.
Follow me.
Or is that a
Yes.
scroll? Yeah, that's a scroll. I'll keep the scrolls.
Yes.
Poison is probably useful. It might be worth having one or two in my inventory,
Follow
because then
me.
I might be allowed to use it sort of in conversations. But
Everybody,
we'll just keep
follow
the
me.
strongest. Don't need that. I've got loads of those now. I went from having none to having, if anything, too many.
Yeah?
How can I help?
High plus 5, that probably suits you more than anyone else. What cloak have you got on? Saving throws versus far too circumstantial. I'll sell that cloak. Yeah, the chance of me getting webs obviously does exist, but it's not really worth clogging up a whole inventory slot for.
Listening, really?
AC plus 2 for a monk. Not that good. Get rid of that. It's quite circumstantial. And we don't fight a lot of lawful beings, because we are the law, so that can be sold. Circumstantial, but good. It's not bad at all. If we ever in a situation where we do get charmed a lot, that'll be worth having. It has to be neutral, someone neutral good, does it?
Yes.
Yes.
Still, people
can
who
I
are
help?
neutral good do exist. So we'll keep that.
I concur.
Something you want?
This isn't really that good. It's probably better than that, but it's not really that good either. Oh, is this useful? It might be useful for those other
Yes.
gnomes. That might be what they're interested in. My pardons, but do you have any news for Bradbury? I'm sorry. I found his body inside a cave in the Duskwoods. How many times did I tell him? Brawn should always be tempered by caution and wisdom. I'll miss him, even if he was a fool. I'm sorry for your loss, Kalindra. We who carve and cut stone are well acquainted with loss. Always quickly it comes, fall of rocks, a misplaced step. But you were kind to offer comfort. What are you going to do now? Without Bradbury, I don't know. I will stay here for a time and look for work. If I find nothing, I will have no choice but to return alone to Am and to my father's employ. I know where there's lots of seams of ore. If I hear of any suitable opportunities, like lots of seams of ore, I'll be sure to tell you. For that, I would be doubly grateful. In Arm, a coin in the right pocket is all that is required to secure a contract. Here, it is all in who you know. When she said here, I thought she was handing me something. Not as in referring to where we are here, as opposed to Arm. Let's see if I can buy that paladin helm yet. And anything for crafting skills, specifically weapons and presumably armour. Or int. Who was it that had the helmet? Him, I believe. Yeah, nowhere near enough money right now.
Yes.
Oh, still nowhere near enough money.
Yes.
Right, on to Ember. By the gods, these villagers, they were cut down like dogs. Look at the people. None of them have weapons in their hands. There wasn't even a fight. I was just travelling through here last season. Yeah, we know that. There was the quartermaster's house. And Elaine's home. By the gods, who could have done this? These villagers, none of them were soldiers. It must have been a massacre. My dear, it was a massacre. Come, let us see what we can find. Well, whoever it was, they must have been a fucking god at opening doors. Right, how do I use this bag? I assume I'm doing that right. Yeah, because it clears them off my... It stops them being a targetable item. This well stands silent, untouched by the flames that ravaged Ember. A rope hangs down into its depths. We're probably going to get attacked by a snake or something, but I'll climb down the rope. Oh, we've all climbed down the rope. That might have been a bad idea, everybody. Ah, this is a proper level by the looks of it. Okay. Well, this is where we meant to go, but we'll do that next. We'll finish the village first. Should I waste this powder on the dead? On the dead cat? Hold a moment. Look at this. What is it? This corpse is unusually discoloured, much different from the usual decay. Good eyes. What does it mean, though? Just doing my job. The sooner I put these pieces, the sooner I... These wounds are superficial, not deep enough to kill, and the scent, coupled with the discoloration of the skin here and here, this man died from poison, and an unusual one at that. You won't find any of it in the apothecaries or potion shops in Neverwinter, but it is a local favourite amongst several of the less friendly assassins' guilds in Luskan. I don't even know how you can tell that. Trust me, I've seen a lot of death over the centuries. Let me take a sample from the body. I think it will serve as a valuable piece of evidence. I think we should keep searching for more clues. There may be other items that Ember's attackers missed in their haste. This man bears marks of torture, but he has no apparent wounds that are serious enough to have caused his death, so Sand was right. Maybe I should have been examining all the bodies. That was careless of me, wasn't it? This elderly woman appears to have been dragged from her house and stabbed to death. Her cats lay slaughtered around her. This unfortunate cat was almost hacked in two by a sword or an axe. I should have been using that. I should have been examining them. And that is a faster way of doing it. I was going to say, that cat's still alive, but that's my cat. This young woman nearly managed to escape the massacre. She was brought down by an arrow to the back as she fled. And interestingly, they had now programmed a world area transition there. So clearly this is a completely different map. We know that because the last one didn't fucking work. This unfortunate man lies in a large pool of his own blood. His gut has been slashed open, and he appears to have crawled some distance away from where he was attacked. His murderers apparently left him to die a long, lingering death. Ah, interesting, there's just a book in the street. It seems we found the quartermaster's log. A little charred, but intact. Let's see. He sure did keep a lot of notes. It's not as complicated as it seems. In fact, over the past few weeks, it doesn't look like many shipments actually came into Ember. Not even from Luskan? That's odd. Not if Luskan knew there wouldn't be any reason to send shipments anymore, which would mean they knew the village would be destroyed. Let's save this logbook for the trial and see if they can explain their curious foresight in this massacre. I think we should keep searching for more clues. There may be other items that Ember's attackers have missed in their haste. There's nothing else marked on the map. Another dead cat here. So have I tidied up all the bodies? Maybe it doesn't work on cats. That item special ability. Judging by the disturbed ground around her, this woman was dragged behind this house and fought desperately before her assailant slit her throat. This young man was brought down by a heavy blow to the head. His skull is almost entirely caved in on one side. So Torm is telling me that I've cleared up all the bodies. I guess that means down the well. More intruders! Wake up, wake up! Stay back or we will kill you! So what is he? Kobold? Goblin? Pretty small. I'm pretty and he's only got a little shitty club. I'm pretty sure we could pwn him. Look, I don't mean you any harm. Other intruders say same thing, then he attack us. Oh, who's this other intruder? He was human, very fast, but with sharp weapons. He kills some of tribe, but we kill him too. Gleck take his skull for trophy. Stick shiny stones where eyes supposed to be. We should find out more about this intruder. He could have been one of the ones who attacked Ember. Will you let me speak to Gleck? Why? Intruder was your friend? No, actually, he may have been a mutual enemy. You wait here. We see if Gleck want to talk to you. Gleck say you can come inside. He not think you friends with other intruder. But that not mean we trust you. We watching you close. So Ulip is a little humanoid with a flat face, a broad nose, pointy ears, wide mouth and small sharp fangs. He walks upright, but his arms hang down almost to his knees. I'm not sure what he is. I think he wouldn't be an Ettercap, I don't think. Oh, he's just called Goblin. Well, there we go. He's a goblin. Oh, there's loads of goblins down here. Hello, Gleck. Well, it tells me you wish to know about the intruder who came to our caves. Yeah, it's possible he helped commit a crime which I've been blamed for. He was most vicious warrior. We would have been slaughtered were it not for our magic. Yeah, well, don't go to this shitty fucking glade nearby. Magic? What's that? I've forgotten what magic is since I went to this shitty fucking forest. Even the weakest of my tribe knows simple spells. A gift from our sacred glowstone. That's familiar. Who wanted the glowstone? Oh. This glowstone, what is it? As I said, it's a sacred artifact of my tribe. We discovered it in these caverns shortly after we fled here. Okay, first things first, about that intruder. Where is his body now? In ashes, what little of him remains. I kept his skull, his weapons, and his ring for myself. It's a shame that there's no body, but the ring might prove useful. How much do you want for the ring, Gleck? My tribes earn this treasure with our blood. If you desire it, you must do the same. I don't really want to kill you, Gleck. What do you want me to do? We share these caverns with a number of giant spiders. They too possess magic and are formidable foes. We have recently built a nest in one of the adjoining caves. Too close to us by far. Destroy them all and the ring is yours. Alright, that's fair enough, Gleck, I'll do it. Follow this tunnel to the edge of our domain. You'll find the spiders in the caves beyond. Okay, I want to talk to you about some other stuff first. Is it done? Is it done? Are the spiders all dead? Not yet, I'll return later. Okay, so I can't question him about anything else until I've finished killing the spiders. Oh yeah, thanks for telling me about the trap, buddy.
How can I help?
Oh, well, I guess I found the spiders.
I'll handle this one.
Why don't you summon your animal companion? I'm sure. Let's have a look. Summoning. No, that's not the right one. I'm sure there's one. Auto summon animal companions. Okay, we're getting owns here.
Ah, it seems we have new friends.
Can I escape? No. Who's blocking you in? Chandra.
I think I
Chandra,
can
move
do
out
that.
the fucking way.
I can do that.
Right, Mr. Melee attacking wizard. Yeah, he does have some spells, but for some reason he didn't cast them. Oh, he can't cast them. This action is not allowed. Have I been silenced, have I? No. Defensive casting. Why are you doing that? Is she in puppet mode? No.
Ready for training.
How can I help?
Right, everyone sleep off your poison.
Can't move! Carrying too much stuff.
Oh, there's a dead body there. Interesting. I wonder what he was doing there. And a door further into something. Does it tell me where? It's Duskwood. Okay. Well, we'll double check. Double check what's out here. Oh no, not fucking Duskwood. Oh, fuck. In this episode. That's because I'm still cross about Duskwood. About how terrible it is. Oh Jesus, there's a massive spider. An enormous spider emerges from the shadows and scuttles towards you. Its massive abdomen glimmers with a pale, unearthly light. Uh-oh, looks like we've made another friend, and a big one. That's one huge spider. It looks smart enough to keep its distance, though. It's not advancing, which means I can't get around for a backstab. It sure is acting strange. It doesn't seem to be attacking, but what I wouldn't give for a huge book to crush it flat right now. As it draws closer, the spider pauses, regarding you with a multitude of eyes. It doesn't seem to be attacking me. What do you want, my friend? For a long moment, the spider waves its mandibles, as if considering its response. Then it begins to scratch a symbol in the ground with its forelegs. This spider is highly intelligent. Why, those glyphs are close enough to writing to... My, this is fascinating. I want to sell this thing to the next carnival troupe we encounter. We'd make a fortune in gold. The spider completes its first symbol, inspects it for a moment, and adds several more. I'm not really sure what you're trying to say, Kistrel, although Sam does know, apparently. If we can't understand it, I say we leave it alone. It's been doing just fine by itself down here, come on. Okay. Clearly Sam knows what it is, but we'll interact with that in a minute. Probably shouldn't go into Glowstone Cave yet, because it'll wind up the goblins. And that's probably where I need to go next, so let's head back to the goblins. Not sure how long I've been recording for. Hi, Gleck. Is it done? Are the spiders all dead? Except for this massive one. But it's done. That small group of spiders won't bother you anymore. Then you have done as my scouts have said. You have earned the ring, and also the gratitude of my tribe. Ah, excellent. Another piece to the puzzle. Why? It's just a ring. You see these the teeth-like projections around the edge. This ring is a symbol of the Circle of Blades, a group of murderers native to Luskan. The man the goblins killed was an assassin. Very far from home, it seems. I say we've got all the clues we need. Let's head back to Neville and report what we've found. Not yet, I want to talk more to Gleck. Okay. So this is the same as the ring on our attackers out in the marsh moor. The sacred place where we went with our knight. Okay, I'm going to do Glowstone Cave now, and then we'll head back to Neville. It's a shame that I missed a lot of other questioning opportunities with that Gleck. I mean, maybe they all led to nothing, but it would have been nice to have the option to ask him, because he's our friend now. We should have been able to ask him about the glowstone and so on. Why are you here? You turn around. You go away. This is Glowstone Cave. Only goblins allowed to visit stone. Oh, what's so special about the stone? Gives us power, makes us strong. Strong enough to fight enemies like spiders. If we take this stone, we'd be leaving them at the mercy of their spiders. It is little wonder they value it so much. Yeah, okay, Sand, I agree with you. We don't want to take the stone. Why you come back? Glowstone for goblins, not for you. Go away. This remarkable stone glows brilliantly and emanates an unmistakable magical energy. I'm sure we've seen something about a glowstone before. However, I can't remember what it was. And on that bombshell, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time for some good mood, upbeat, not swearing a lot, episode of Neverwinter Nights 2.